welcome back everybody. Get this music turned down for you. I'll get you right in here. And alright, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is K-Hug, you can call me Kyler. Today is episode number 25 of our Let's Play series, Minecraft Bedrock Edition Let's Play series. National Day today. Happy National Cotton Candy Day. I think that's the one that's today. I think there's something. Oh, it's like National Pearl Harbor Day. But we're gonna forget about that one. Happy National Cotton Candy Day. I don't have a way of getting cotton candy. Wish I did. But yeah. Anyways, moving on. So today we're going to. Well, we're gonna go sleep. We're gonna go sleep here in a second. But yeah, we didn't really have much planned as for what we were actually gonna do today. So I'm thinking about getting this villager breeder moved over to where our village is at, so we can get our clerics in the church, and then we're also going to work on the church. So some village touch-ups, I guess, is what I called it. So in order to do that, we need to get a few items here going first. We need to clear this junk out we got. We've been as you can tell by our repaired tools, viciously digging away at the pit here. So, what was I looking for exactly? I'm looking for a villager that is willing to give me glass. Perfect. And I think that'll actually be enough for what we're going to do. And then we need some dyes. And I need like a red. Here's a red. I need a green, which we don't have any cactus anymore. Well, and we need a blue. So we need some lapis. We've got lapis. We've got some bone to make it a light blue. We've got some bone to make it white. Oh, we have glass in here. So really we just need to go find some cactus. I haven't seen cactus. I don't think we ever found a desert. Which is going to make this challenging. So let's go sleep first. We've got the glass we need. We'll go get the rest of our resources down below. Lapis to make the blue dye. And I'll show you, once we jump down that direction, kind of what we've been digging out. And give you the associated hours to that, because it is taking us forever. So let's quickly sleep. Yeah, we're sleeping in the village right now. We don't have any beds made. We need to get a sheep farm going so we can make beds for all our villagers. And then so we can put our bed back where it belongs. So let's head on down there. If I can miss this edge, you gotta jump perfectly. Perfect. So this is, you can see, this was all the same height. This is how much we've dug out, just this corner. Hours. I was trying to keep track. It's close to something like 10, 12 hours of just digging of that out there. So you can see maybe that's an eighth, a tenth of that. So we're looking at another 24, 32 hours, something like that. It's not looking good for us. Not looking good for us at all. So we can dump all this, and this is the return of that is, all of these double chests just full of stuff. We're working on these too. We filled up everything over here with stuff. So we've got a huge overflow. That's not an important one. A huge overflow of resources, which is an issue. Because now we have to sort it all. And we don't have any room for stone. So I kept hanging on to it in the hopes that we would eventually have a reason for this. But TNT, I would love to use TNT if that wasn't resource intensive and causes a giant disaster. Tried to make a TNT duping machine, not gonna lie, it's not allowed apparently on Bedrock, so we failed in that regards. Oh, I just need red. So yeah, honestly, I just need a cactus to get green, to get like lime green, and then I need no cactuses, and then I need a piece of lapis, which we got lapis. That's an easy one to do. Wait, is there green in here? Is there green in here? Is there green? Is there cactus in here? Is another weird chest full of crap that I don't need? There's black. We got black dye. We got more red dye. Pink dye, blue dye. Ooh, we could just use the cornflowers. We're gonna prevent ourselves from doing that. Let's go ahead and grab two. There's more red dye in here. Oh, because I dyed this concrete on this carpet. Alright, tired of walking. Let's come over here. Let's get some blue dye. And then I think we want to make it light blue. Now this may be a mistake, so we're only going to make the one. We just need green. We need to make all these into panes. So we got that. If you can't tell where this is going, this is going to be for our church stained glass. So we need a cactus. And like I said, I haven't seen... Oh, he's big enough to hurt us. I haven't seen a cactus anywhere, or a desert per se. So we may have to just go on a little fly and see if I can jump where the nearest desert's at. So we've flown 8,000 blocks that way and not seen one. So now we're going to fly however many blocks it takes in this earlier direction yonder and see if we can possibly find one in this direction. We've been really unlucky in the desert department. Deserts and the bad... There's like a... I think it's more of a beach over there, but let's see if... Yeah, I don't see any cactus. Deserts and terracotta. Those are two things we haven't stumbled upon. They're two things I plan on having abundance of. So we really need to find us a source for those. So I guess we're just going to continue on in this direction for as long as it takes. We may be flying for a while. I need to make sure I'm only going in one direction. Not the musicians, but the cardinal direction. Alright, there's some more. Nope, that's more beach over there. More beachfront property. There's a little stretch of something here. Looks like it may be more beach. I don't think this qualifies as a desert. Swoop down. No cactus. Does not qualify. So, yeah, I guess we're just flying. What else I wanted to get done? We don't have a whole lot of time today. So, I need to... Yeah, we'll get the villager agreement, and that may take up the majority of the time anyways. That is a large process. Oh yeah, this is where I got my dark oak from a long time ago. Dark oak forest here. The other thing, we need to start working on some of the villager farms, or villager houses for the farmer villagers. And more dark oak on the right over there. It's kind of a cool mountaintop. And finish the lumber mill, do some more decorating. That's kind of where the stained glass is. Maybe this will get the church just about finished up since there's not much as needed for decorations inside. Well, I see a handy nether portal over here, so we'll go check this out and see if there's anything worth saving in the chest in here real quick, unless I've been here already, which I cannot tell. We have not been here. Okay, so we can grab these nuggets. What do we got here? Don't really care for that. Let's stop back by here. I don't really feel like digging out all the obsidian right now at the moment. And we'll just continue. We'll just keep flying until we can't fly anymore. There's a jungle coming up. That's one of 2 jungles we found. We haven't seen a lot of jungles, so that's kind of a new one. There's this beautiful flower top mountain here, which means there should be bees in the area. I would love to get some bees to have a bee farm for honey. That way we can... There's another pillager outpost. We are in the works of making ourselves a raid farm, so this is good valuable information. They say one next to a river, though, is not near as efficient as one that's inland, so we're going to avoid that one. We're in Acacia Village over here. We've got nothing over here. I'm trying to think what else gives us green dye off the top of my head. A cactus for sure, and maybe I could just look it up because maybe we're flying for no reason, but man, I really thought by now we'd find something. So here's another one of these portals. See if there's anything fancy in this one. I know we have not been here. This is way out of the way. Gold nuggets, and everybody's... Yeah, we'll see the rest of that. More llamas out there for lemurs llamas. Yeah, we're gonna keep going, I guess. Eventually, if you fly in one direction long enough, surely the odds are eventually we will run into a desert. Yeah, we're kind of getting a long ways out here. About 4,000 blocks from home. So if we find something, we are going to need to make sure we gather up as much as possible. Because clearly making this flight over and oh, there's a pillager with a village next to it. That's kind of a neat one. Still pretty close to water, so I don't think it really makes it very effective, but this is a mini desert. Is this like the reverse of an oasis? What's the reverse of an oasis? A so? Trying to say oasis backwards. Okay. Well, more ocean, more forests, no deserts. We've used 30 rockets, row. Alright, we're gonna do a quick pit stop right here. Siseo. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick search and see if we can do something else other than cactus. It seriously looks like cactus is the only way. Okay, so we do know that to be true now. I don't have the rockets to play this. Oh, nope. I think that's just another island. Let's get a little closer. It's not deserty, but it's got a lot of sand. Darn. Okay. Well, since I'm out of rockets, or just about to be, we need to be sparing on our way back because we've got to go about 6,000 blocks on 16 rockets. So we've done it to ourselves again, just like with the Wither fight a few episodes ago, where we just about ran out and we had to use every last ounce of these rockets just to get back. So we're going to do a little swooping dolphin effect here, where we go up and jump out of the water and back underwater, build up some speed. Let that carry on. Go up again, just above the clouds. Gain speed. There's a cool archway I want to fly through. We're doing it. Just so not to race for rockets. We didn't do it. We didn't do it. We didn't do it. Oh no. Okay. Let's get back on track here. 10 rockets, 4,000 blocks. We're doing some walking today. We've really put ourselves in a pickle here for no reason at all, just for a cactus. So maybe we'll leave the cactus part out. Yeah, F in the chat for the awesome failure. It wasn't. I don't even want to call it a failure. I think we 90% succeeded. We made it partially way through. Oh man, when this gets down to the single digits, I'm gonna start sweating a little bit. We want to make sure we don't run out of rockets like next to one or something like that. That would be very not handy. This is a really nice jungle. Usually they're chaos and you can't get through them, but we can pretty much see foliage all the way down. The Shoelace Express, exactly. That's that. I'm following you. That's exactly what's gonna happen. We've got 8 rockets, 2,000. We've made it quite a long ways. Maybe I wasn't being very sparing before, but we've made some headway here. 7 rockets. If I can just make it within eye shot of the Dyson, I think we'll be okay. Oh boy, 6 rockets. We got a long ways to go. At least the last majority is ocean, and we got one of those Swifty pair of boots, Depth Strider 3, so swimming is not a problem. Traversing all of this would be a problem, especially now that I've waited for it to be dark out. Oh, that's such a silly rocket to use. We're going to have to use it. Shoelace Express. Yep. I like that. The Shoelace Express. That's my new terminology for it. Let's walk over here. Let's jump on the Shoelace Express and make our way over. We checked that island. That was one of the first islands. So we're getting close. We have 3 rockets. I'm going to put them away so I don't use them. I believe it's just this ocean to clear, so we get some speed here. Get a little soup going. Continue our soup up. We should see, I'm not even sure if we're on the right X, Y, Z, whatever, or X, I guess. Okay, there's the monument, there's the island. Okay, it should be right over here. As we did the first time, we are going to make it back with probably 0 rockets left. As what happened with the Wither fight, we had 1 as we walked in the door. This time we're going to come back with 0. Because, oh no. I'm not even seeing how 1 rocket's going to get us there now. We might be strapping on our snorkel suit, and oh, here it is. This is the island. The Dyson should be appearing here momentarily. If I can just get the most out of his rocket. And then get high enough to get over the land. There's the aura. So we know what we learned from this is that there is no desert south. There is no desert north. I don't know what direction that is. North. There is no desert to the north. Let's glide over all this. Make our way down. Maybe now we fly east. We fly east with a full stack of rockets. Just quick, give me half stacks. We're doing a full stack. No more half Nelsons. We're doing full Nelson. All right. Back at it. I should probably take 2 stacks of rockets, but we're not going to. All right. So we are on 680 roughly, and we are going to not smash into anything, and we're just gonna fly. Let's only fly like a couple thousand blocks this direction, just for the sakes of rockets, and we're gonna be more sparing this time. We're not going to use 100 of them in one direction and then have to figure out how to use 10 on the way back. Yeah, I could take my ender chest. I've thought about it. But the other half of me, okay, so taking the ender chest wouldn't be a problem. I thought about taking the rocket box, but if I die with the rocket box in my hand, ugh. I can imagine. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, I thought there was quite literally a desert right here. Oh, hey, there's the location of I wonder where the creeper farm was in relationship to everything. There it is. So if you haven't seen the outside of the creeper farm, this is what the creeper spawn platform looks like. We just kind of come into the portal and stand in the bottom there. But yeah, that's an interesting side view video that I wasn't intended. I think there's got to be a desert on this map. Like, it just can't be a mapless desert. It makes no sense to me at all. Like, there's a little... Like, things like this make me wonder if, like, would a cactus just spawn, like, in on this Embern beach here a little bit? You know what, maybe these villagers. We're gonna go raid this village. Maybe a villager will, for whatever reason, have some cactus on hand. That's why I thought I had some. I thought we had gotten some from a village in the past, but... Clear it's not, sorry. Why are you all coming out? It's dark outside. Do you not see the zombies walking around? Everybody go home. Yeah, go home. Oh, he was coming out here to get a job. He didn't have a job yet. Okay, let's see. Does he have any... Well, we're gonna borrow his bread and his iron. This guy's got a moat around his house. Very defensible. Nothing... Oh, there's a barrel. Nothing in it. I hear spiders. I see zombies. I'm using your house. Please give me... I hear skeletons. Okay. Do you have anything I want? Yeah, so... Okay. I'm not born in a barn. I will close doors. This guy looks obviously intrigued by something. Do you have a chest full of cactus in here? No. Oh, well, some of the villagers lost already. Oh no. We don't want to destroy the village. A bunch of creepers around. Okay. We're going in the wrong direction now. What do we got going on here? That's negative. We need to stay on our 680. Yeah, so this direction. This is a really cool valley here. I want to fly through it. Yep. Success. Oh yeah. This is happening. Here's a waste of rockets and some hit points. Worth it. Now, okay, here we go. All it took was a little detour to see the scenes. Okay, so we need to make sure we remember that this terracotta is roughly 3,200 away. Okay, let's get down here. Let's avoid all of the zombies that are about to spawn, and let's get us some cactus. We only need one, but for the sakes of this, we're going to take a few so that we can make a cactus farm, because if we ever need to die again, I don't want to be out. Then I know there was two back there, but that zombie was getting too close. And there should also be, somewhere out here, a desert temple, which we can get some of that TNT to help mine out our crash site. So let's just grab a few of these. They're all 1 too high because we just rendered this in for the first time ever, so that kind of stinks that we're not going to have any 3-4 tall cactuses. There's a good collection of them here. Kind of looking around to see if I see that temple. I don't see a temple right away. Really? Pal. Like 2 or 3 of them after me. Does it, the daytime still unalives these desert villagers, right? I need one more. One more make me happy. I'm not leaving with 23. 23 is a weird number. Alright, are they? They sure are. Get him. My money's on gold hat. My money's on gold hat. No, my money's on you. No. Are you not mad at him? He's the one that shot you. Alright, buddy. Let's see. Desert temple. Desert temple. Oh, wow. We not only did we find ourselves a desert, but we found the largest desert known to mankind. Look at this thing. I needed sand to produce mass quantities of TNT. This is one of the things we couldn't get our hands on. Well, surprise, surprise, and more of the Badlands over here. So, oh, there's the temple. Let's go down and get ourselves some free TNT. Consider we make it in, and these rabbits don't step on the pressure plates. Let's, I also just wanted these sandstone blocks. Alright. We know better, based on our Minecraft knowledge, to not touch that. Okay. That aside, now we just need to do... We don't look, we just grab. Don't look, just grab it all. Oh. Can't grab the horse armor. What are we full of? Oh my goodness. Okay, we don't need this pressure plate. Not important. And there's a book here that we like to have. What's not important? Well, when we would really care about horse armor, not really. Or zombie flesh. What is it anyway? Sure. Okay. Well, it's junk. The books are junk. The books are gonna probably, well, something else is gonna go because we're gonna collect some of this up. Like so, and we don't need a saddle. We've got plenty of saddles. Alright. Success, in a sense. I really expected to hit my head. So that skillful flight was amazing. Oh. So we got the cactus. I would love to have, you know what? I shouldn't prolong my stay, but I would love to have some of this orange sand as well. Ouch. I would love to have some of this orange sand as well. We've got some ideas for continuing our storage area, and it includes the... What is the sand even called, actually? What else do we need? What looks like garbage in here? Gold ore summer? Perfect. Is it red sand? It's red sand. We wanted an area for red sand, so we're just gonna scrape some off the top here. Do we get like a stack? Is that a stack yet? Something like that. Yep, wonderful. And I would love to bring back some terracotta. However, we know this is about the dripstone cave underneath there. 3,000, 3,800 away from spawn from the Dyson, because we want as much terracotta as we can get in all of its colors at some point in time. So we'll come back and, you know, scrape away at all these layers. If I have 4 items I don't think I need, I will do it now. Wish I had another portal, the rest of that, so we could build one. Now, if I would have brought my ender chest, if I would have just brought my ender chest. Oh, sand with a high percentage of orthoclase feldspar. All right. You learn something new every day. I made, so I could technically, we could pitch some of these salmon. We can get more of those. That's not a big deal. And we could just, oh wow, terracotta takes forever to harvest. So this is one of those things where a mobile beacon would definitely come in handy, because this process would stink. This is worse than digging the pit out. I know the pit's thousands of blocks, hundreds of thousands of blocks probably, but this mining speed is gross. But this will be some stuff we can keep. Wait, no, we can't keep it because we picked up a stick somehow. How dare you. Make sure we keep those cactuses somewhere safe. We just gotta make sure we don't overcut, that we can't carry it all. So we'll just grab some from this tier. Sure, this will come in handy somewhere. Something will require us to have an abundance of terracotta. I just know it. Plus you can glaze it and it looks super cool. So it's another win about terracotta. That's right, you can't spell, I can't homework. Hence to me sitting here playing Minecraft. So we can both chalk up the L's for the day. That's all we can really handle. We'll have to pick up some of this. I don't know if this is technically the red one, and the one up top, the dark one's the brown one. I'm not sure which direction that goes, but we're going to pick up some more of this real quick. And we'll head out of here. This will start our terracotta collection with this little bit we got going here. Looks like we can use quite a bit more of this orange or red. I don't... The color wheel is weird with this, just because it's more of a drown out color. Procrastinating for the summer. Yeah, the good old physics days. I hope to never have to use that knowledge ever again in life. I mean, you do on the daily basis, but I actually have to sit down and think about it. Okay. So generally this direction, a long ways. And we can quickly take a glance back at that other... Oh, there's also a swamp right here where we can get more mud, we can get more mangrove trees. Perfect. I see another archway I want to fly through. That one doesn't look... Oh, here it is. How many times can we do this bad? Success. I know it was 3 times the size as the last one, but it's a dub. Oh, yeah, let's rocket towards the ground. That was a good idea. Only about 2,000 more blocks to go. Do that thing that birds do, or like every weird animal ever, we can like get a drink of water as we, like without touching it. The creeper farm, you know what, actually? We don't have to fly all the way back. If we can just skillfully, and I know I've got tons of skill, or lack thereof, we can just skillfully get ourselves, yep, like so, and we can just step in here, and we can cut this strip down eightfold. You know, it's 8 to 1, so we can just go in here and do the same thing we're gonna do. However, what would have taken us 4 rockets is now taking us 1. Perfect. Now, let's hop on down to the bottom there, store our bounty. See if I can make this. And not break my legs at the bottom. Alright, so we don't know what we're going to do with the terracotta yet, so it just can go in here for now. Oh, we need to smelt this down. Okay, so let's, I need to grab 1 coal. Do we have 1 coal anywhere? Okay, no, we're gonna use this how it's intended. Grab your buckets. Okay. And you fill them up. As so. And you place them in here. And you place it in here. And then we'll just put that in there. We'll do 4. Technically I can do 100 blocks with this, but we're just gonna do 4 for now. Let's grab some more chests since we got 4 free chests. We're gonna extend on to this chaos. Because if we could get this whole section done by the end of the week, I would be happy. If I could just, you know, it's exactly 1 pie piece. That would be a good. Where did those just come from? Did he just? Is he inside of? It's inside of something over here, huh? Anyways, which one did I put those in? Probably the one that's on fire. Oh, there it is. Perfect. And yeah. So, this is everything we dreamt of was getting this. And we just want to create 1 set of that. Alright, so we need a couple pieces of that. A couple red. I think we should do 1 dark blue, 1 set of light blue, and you can get out of my face now. I don't want to talk. Oh, we're out of panes already? So it was a bigger slime and it has now multiplied. I don't know where they're at. I can hear them. Oh, it's definitely in there. That's bizarre. Extras. We just got a bunch of junk now. Okay, here we go. Let's do this because I want to light it. That sounds like fun. No, I have glass panes. What? Nope. Why can't I make it into... Oh, I need white dye. This is white. There it is. I was like, I have white dye. I'm staring at it. Alright. This should be everything that we need to finish the church area, which will make sense here. Oop. Sense here in a minute. Let's dump off the rest of our crap that we acquired. Yeah, you know what? It's all of it. All of it's crap. All of it's crap except for the glass. Alright. Yeah, I want to light this. I want to light this so bad. We're gonna do it. Let's see. The only other thing that stinks about doing it this way is we're gonna... How good? Okay, so okay. New theory. I think they're below the floor. And when they... I think they're below the floor and it died underneath. And rather than falling because it's in a cramped space directly beneath here, there's a hole underneath here. I'm guaranteeing. There's steps down right there. It squished itself rather than squeezing itself into little pieces at its feet. It oozed through the cracks in the rock, and now here I have a party of really annoying hoppy boys. Ugh, cannot stand listening to those things sometimes. All right, let's go have fun with TNT real quick. Nope, that one will hurt. So yeah, we were digging this down. Oh, hello there. Oh, hello. I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, so we have 9 TNT. Let's do this strategically, so we can benefit the most from this. We don't want to blow this wall up. So like here, and then we'll go every 3. Yeah. I didn't want to put it on that one, but oh, we have an extra one here. Oh, we should do a 3x3 actually. So I didn't need to do that anyways. 1, 2, 3. Why do I keep double clicking? All right. Here and here. Oh. that one might get eerily close to blowing a wall up. And now, why does it double click? Now we just need our good old handy. Maybe we just make a bunch of gunpowder. We just need flint and no, not flint. Jeez, something inside. Why did I grab shear? I grabbed grabbed shears because I thought they were flint. They were a flint and stone thing. We need gunpowder, gravel, which I think we got, and sand. We have an abundance of sand. Gravel is going to be the kind of limiting factor, but we could definitely probably blow up a lot of this. So there should be a pair. Now, where I've put them, there is a pair of there. Now let's just go see how a 9x9 does. Now we gotta be fast about this. Uh-oh. I didn't realize you could fall into the hole. Can we not? Did it just blow up a perfect little pocket? Oh, there's actually a natural cavern right there. Interesting. Yeah, run away. So stone's hard enough that so they need to go every 2. It actually creates little pockets. That's interesting. This does make me finishing digging this out a little more difficult because now I have to like dig around these perfect holes. Does it ever blow out of this 3x3? If it doesn't, then like digging down and putting a stack of them straight up actually may not be the worst idea. Now the worst idea is now when I terraform this, I have to go around this, but that's interesting information. I'm gonna put that back because I don't want it. The only thing is we lose half the resources. See, so there's like 4 of them out of the 18 that it blew up. But you know what? We don't get resources. We've got an abundance of them. Where am I going? We are heading over in this early direction to the church. That is what the rest of our glass panes are for. Whoa. Front row, baby. Front row at church. That's me. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Get on the bar. Yep. Nailed it. Okay, so we wanted to finish some of these windows out. So we just needed regular panes to finish up the regular windows. And then we need these. Hopefully we have enough. Should have plenty this time around. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should be the last window. Nope, there's 2 over here. And then we're going to put that stained glass in. I didn't have any idea what to do for a stained glass window. So we're going with the first thing. Yeah, I thought they blew up a lot more. I think they've changed the blast capacity of certain blocks. Like they have a hit box, or not a hit box, but like a hit point max now, a threshold. And apparently that didn't surpass that. So what we're going to do is this is going to be a beautiful mosaic of a nice rose flower. So what does a rose flower look like, you may ask? We're going to learn together. I need some scaffold, so we're just going to borrow that from the foyer where we're putting up our lights and decorating our ceiling, or whatever you want to call that area, and we're going to put it here. And it's a little too tall, so that's actually good. Right, so a stem would come up. I don't know how far. Okay, so like that might be far enough because we have to put a flower on top, and I don't know how we're going to make this look like a flower with these limiting amount of blocks, but we're going to attempt it. Uh-huh. We're going to have to be smart about how we place these in order for it to look flower-esque. Get rid of that one and this one for now. We won't know until we add an outsider, so if we put a piece of glass here, and then I think like one here, it'll make sense here in a minute, and then one here, and now we add in our sky behind it. We've got different variations of colors here to use, so we'll use a couple different blues. Maybe we use the darker blues in the corners and the farthest reaches away. See, it's looking more stemmy. It's looking more stemmy if stemmy was a word. And this is also stem. Okay. It's just going to be the flower at the top that's going to be difficult to capture. We want a birth around the outside here. Is it looking flowerish? I had the white just in case I wanted to add some other texture. So it does look kind of flowerish. We may change this back over to a green. Please fall inside. Perfect. We'll change it back to a green, so it's a leaf going different directions on different tiers. It's kind of flowerish. This is the hard part. I don't know if we should just... Maybe that's how you make a flower. It looks like a poppy. That's the thing, the iron golems. The stemular. That's the thing that the iron golems drop, is those poppies. So it looks flowerish. I think if you were walking down and around and there wasn't a bunch of stuff inside there's blocking your view, because it kinda is, you know, you see through. It's flowerish. You know what? It's as good as a flower is gonna get in that weird area I had. I didn't know what else to put in there. I thought putting the face of a villager, that requires too much space, and actually an even number of blocks, not an odd number of blocks. So there were some other options that I had thought about, but this was the easiest solution to all of those problems. It looks poppy. It looks like a poppy. The poppies have a big bulb on top. Yeah, we're going to call it a poppy just because it also matches the villager's name. So it was intended to be a poppy from the get-go. Changed my mind. All right. Now comes the one thing I didn't want to do this stream, which was the first thing we were supposed to do. But I soon realized how much I didn't want to do it, so we've been avoiding. We need to move. So we're going to need probably as many blocks as a person could imagine. We need to move the villager breeder away from the Dyson, where it originally provided villagers. For that, it needs to be moved. Now, we have an option, actually, now that I'm thinking out loud. We don't move it, we just build a rail that drops villagers off over there. That seems like the more problematic thing to do. Okay, so we also have another issue where there's only supposed to be 2 villagers in here. Whoa. There's only supposed to be 2 villagers in here, and they have somehow had a child, and he has somehow grown up in here. He was supposed to fall down into here and jump in that minecart. He's in here, and we need him out. That is not the one I wanted to hit. That's not good. Okay. We need you two out of the way. Okay, or I can just get rid of the one I hit first. There, okay. They're both associated to the blocks in here. So they're good to go. Now we just need to get this railway over there. So I think we're just going to continue and like said right now. We need to be smart. We need a redstone block every so often. So let's go grab some redstone blocks. Nobody saw the unaliving that occurred there. You just close your eyes. Close your eyes and shh. Didn't happen. Okay, redstone blocks. I had a ton of them because I did this before. There should be a ton more somewhere. I actually don't know where all my redstone blocks are at. They're probably with the other rail stuff when I demolished that thing originally. Alright. Now, we need to skill land here. Not in there, okay. Be stuck in there with the villagers forever. Every so often. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So every 12. We're going 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 block. Alright. Oh, don't want snow on here either. Perfect. I think actually I might just take them over that lake so I can just push them off and splash them into the water. And then I'll have to figure out how to, like, I guess I can get them in a boat and, whoa! What just happened there? Okay. It's chaos. Landing on these one-bys is really hard to do. Okay. So I think we'll just drop them into the water. That'll be, eat them into the So, actually, that was my first thought. My first thought was if I just bring them over to the village close and just drop them. 10, 11, 12, that was, but I don't know if they take damage, so we're gonna drop them into the water. 10, 11, 12. Hands getting tired. Are we above it yet? I think we're past it actually. Try to land them in the water, and we just end up throwing them against the. Okay, this is a pretty good spot here. We'll go here. Just give ourselves a little notification there. Stop. That is stop. So hopefully they don't launch off. Let's take 2 more off in case they like have momentum. Yeah. All right. So we need rails and mine carts and powered rail. Let's go get all that stuff that we need, and then maybe we just put ourselves in and do a test run. I mean, for the villager's sake, it's kind of already too late. We built it. What is going? Okay, so we need these, obviously. What is? I'm just creating a collection of those, and had no idea. We'll never. Oh, there's 2 more markers in here. We will never be able to find these ever again. They're lost forever. I put them in this chest. We'll forget they're here. Gone. We'll keep that just in case we need to add some more. So there should be a box that is primarily filled with rails. I know it exists. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. Where is it? I thought it was down. It would be. I didn't have it up there. All right, maybe it is upstairs. There should be a bunch of gold rails and something. Maybe I used them for the nether hub. I guess I never actually really thought about that. So we're gonna do my favorite thing, and we're gonna check all these things. Some empty spots in some of these. I'm just gonna use some resources out. Yeah, just place those down. All right, well, they're not in that one for sure because that was from last night. So let's go check up here. If they're not up, it looks so weird. I've had that rail gone for so long. Coming in hot. Not going anywhere hot. We're our elytra skill today is non-existent. Okay, maybe they're in here. And by in here, I meant in here. Some more scaffold. We can collect that and get that in the same spot. There is seriously a chest. I have seen it. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let me just take a quick step into this room. If this isn't it, then we're making new ones. But I'm pretty sure this is it. Okay, well, it's not a bunch. It's not a bunch. It's 3. Because we used them all. So hopefully that'll be enough. We just need to make more of the rails, which I think we do have enough to make, yeah, quite a few. I don't know how many blocks we put down. Let's go there. We're going to use this. We're always going to use this. So let's just leave these in here. We know where they're at now. There's more glass in here. There's so much weird stuff in here. There's some chains. I don't know. We're walking away. We've got stuff everywhere. Quite literally junk everywhere. Satan's playground. Yeah, we just I put my things that I just punched that. Hopefully I didn't turn that picture. Things that I can forget about for a while, kind of like you would in actual Satan's playground. It's like let's forget about it. We'll just shove it in there for a while, and then it doesn't exist. 1, 2, 3. That should keep plenty of speed. And if I'm 3 short, we're just going to hope the rail has enough momentum to let him go. Oh. Yeah, this was a poor designed intersection. We should probably just continue. Okay, so we need to get this block carefully. No, I need it. Okay. And this block. Oh, phew. And we want to exchange it like so. Bring this over. It changes everything. Hopefully the speed is enough to get around that corner. Maybe I should in the adverse and put the power wheel on the other side. Well, I don't know, but somehow, by the gods of Minecraft, who do we got here? Mr. Green, he made it. Can't watch this sec, was just making sure you were still on, but I'm watching that game. Yeah, I hate to be this guy, but I've got about 8 minutes left, and then I gotta get back to working on some projects. I will try to stay a little longer. I promised myself I would be headed to campus about 1. Anyways, let's see if this works. If I take fall damage and die, well, we're going for the water. Now, here's another thing I thought about. We'll see if it happens to us. Maybe the minecarts can't be in water. Are they just gonna fall in the water and drown? Is this cart gonna sink? Oh my gosh, no, it's gonna miss the water altogether. Okay, so momentum carries. Momentum is a thing. That will most definitely unalive a villager. So we need to get rid of that whole last section. That almost half health to me, and I have feather falling on. So let's get rid of at least this last little boost. That might have been what set us over the top. I don't know. I don't know how to test this now. Can we start? We can probably start midway. I don't think momentum. Yeah. I think we're set by these power rails, anyways. Let's see here. I should have eaten before doing this. Am I gonna die? All right, so they're gonna get launched into here. Second problem. They're gonna drown. So. Maybe we figure out how to go. Okay, so how many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's build that 9 blocks back and see if we can land them here so they're not in high enough water to drown them. Oh, come on. Alright. 9 blocks, I can't see. 9 more blocks. Let's eat so that we don't die on impact. 9 blocks beyond this. That's about where the power rail was at before. That's... what? That made no sense. I got a feeling we're just going to lose momentum. Okay, 9 blocks. I think we're going to lose momentum, so we're going to have probably 10 or 11 blocks, but let's see. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Green. I tried to hit to the right time. I thought you were available 11 to noon, but I guess maybe we're not both Central Standard Time, so I apologize. I will do my best in the future. Let's what? Okay. I'm understanding now. So, since we are moving in an arc pattern, it is not a 1-to-1 ratio. It is based on our momentum and our distance. So 4 should be closer. Let's eat one more time. I don't think regardless of what we do, this impact will unalive us. So we're continuing on the path. We get our last. I wish I could see. I could jump out last minute and fly, but okay, we're looking. It was closer. I told myself maybe 5 would be the answer, and I took 4 anyways. The answer is 5. So we just need to take 1 more block off of here. And pick that up later when we get down there. Final test run. Final test run. Let's... We're Evil Knievel in this. Eventually this is gonna work. This is gonna work eventually. Let's eat real quick. I think we have enough. Yeah, we've got enough. We got enough of this. Shouldn't, based on what it's been doing before, have anything to do with helpful. Now, whether or not we land... Alright. Alright, that was good. Now, am I a baby villager? Am I still taking water damage? I guess, to be determined. Sounds a little not okay. It worked perfectly, except if you're a midget. And you aren't, oh gosh, small enough, or you aren't tall enough to breathe above the wall. I don't know. I don't want to, that's not the intention of that. We're just going to not think about it. I think, though, what I am going to think about, what I'm thinking about, is that these guys need some carrots to begin this process. Does an hoe actually give you more carrots than just using your hands? Okay, we're playing a dangerous game there, bucko. We're gonna avoid doing that ever again. As I consistently say that throughout the video. Wowza. Let's, okay. We are burning. I made this rocket box once. One day I made a ton of rockets, and it was full for a very long time. It is getting eerily empty due to my obsession with flight. Go to our rustic carrot farm, and we'll just, please go away. Hey, you don't like the water, do you, bud? I don't think this is any more efficient than using your hands. But why else would you have this tool? Why else would you give me a tool that's supposed to give me... donkeys? Lots of donkeys. My favorite animal in the game. Nobody likes pandas. Nobody likes anything. Give me a donkey. There's 4 of them. And a baby. And the health's not bad. How what's your health like? Ooh, good health, good health. There's creepers. I want this donkey, specifically. I don't want you to blow up from that creeper, so if you could, excuse yourself. This is where you're about to lose yourself and your child. You need to leave. You need to leave. This area is unsafe. This would be a good time for creepers to go behind me and blow up my carrot farm. I would really enjoy that if we could bring that to fruition. Alright. Reminder to never farm during the day when the moms are out in bounty, or night. In the night when the mobs are out in bounty. Trying to avoid breaking our torches because they're in awful spots. We didn't have shroomites at the time. Okay. Tons of carrots. We should probably replant these. I don't wanna. Leave me alone. Okay, let's replant the carrots that we need to. You fool. That's why you bring a hoe, actually. It has nothing to do with the fact that we are... Nothing to do with the fact that we didn't have, that we're getting more resources. It's just some bully comes along. You. Talking specific. Quit doing that. Here comes another one. You have nothing else to do on a rainy Wednesday day, huh? Can you leave me alone? Yeah, you should go back to archery school. You are awful at your... You are not a master of your craft. Uh-oh. Would you leave me alone? I'm almost done. For Narnia! Are you serious? Alright, this is such a silly idea. Let's get rid of this one too. Alright. It's never ending. It's never ending out here. The mobs, I swear to you, are just ruthless. I know there's light sources everywhere else in the existence of the server. That is why the only place they can spawn is here. I am just trying. just trying to finish this carrot farm. Leave me alone. Ooh, but what about camels? Hardcore farming? I thought I heard something. Maybe I heard this guy. I panicked. It was a panic turn. Camels would be cool. That should be something they should... You know what? They've really... You know, they did the mob thing recently. The release of the new mob, which was like something like the Seeker or whatever the heck it's called. The Sniffer or something. I don't know. Something super strange. Camels. Camels should definitely be something they should look into. They would just have to remodify the llama. They've already got 90% of it done. I know that's going to hurt your head. The camel is just 90% of the llama. However, in Minecraft terms, it is. Facts. So, yeah, they just need to put a hump on it and give it a cool... Oh, we know we got way more carrots than we thought. Maybe this is more efficient because I don't remember ever getting this many carrots. Ever. Yeah, alright, 3 stacks of carrots. That should do it. That should reignite the love these villagers have for one another. That's all it takes. All it takes to find true love is 3 stacks of carrots. About 92 carrots. 182 carrots. And some sunshine. I need some sunshine. Dang it. Let's head over to the village and sleep real quick. Yeah, llamas, American camels. Okay, I'm glad you agree. I really thought you'd be like, well, technically. What time are we getting? Oh, it's past 12:30. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Okay, let's head over and up to the villager breeder one last time. I think we just toss them the carrots. It should all begin. It should all begin. The love should... Oh, okay. This is such a hard thing to land on. I'm not gonna lie. My elytra flying skills are incredible. Okay. So, you guys are looking like you need about 192 carrots to make something... Don't look at me, look at him. Are you both looking at me? Are you guys... Yeah, look at each other. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you were just staring at me. You just wanted a bystander. I want to be a part of this. Oh, I can see. Whoa, that was actually a little naughty. We don't need to do that. There it is. Okay, baby. Baby acquired. I need you, little guy. Where'd he go? To walk this way. Hey, will you push the child? I can't see him. I need you to push him. I see his arm. Push the child. Oh, so they are just camels. Huh. Hey, no, that's... You saw nothing here today. You were the only witness. I don't need you calling me out. I need you to push the child. Just push it is okay to put... I'm giving you permission to push your child. I am lord of this area, of this place. Push your child. I will jump in there and push your child. Okay. No! The other direction! Is there something blocking his path from going the other way? Because that was not okay. Trapdoor. Is there... I don't want to break this because in case they decide to run. Let's break this one though. No, the child can fall right here. Now what do I do? I get in bed with them? Oh, buddy. Yep, I need you to just go past your fathers there. I need your fathers to go to bed because this is infuriating. Now I need it to be nighttime. Will you go that direction? I know you can do it. I know you want to do it. Go, yeah, go. Were you two idiots get out of the way or something? Somebody move. Somebody needs to give. This child needs to go. Yeah, I've actually just realized maybe there's another solution. Nope. If I put a fence post there, But then I think the these guys would get out of bed and they would be standing on top of the... Please. Please. Go. 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 I like Biff F. Biff F is way more way more intriguing to me. Will you please? Alright. I don't have a solution at the moment for this. What am I gonna do? How do I get this child? How do I get this child into... that area? I just need these two big bullies to get the heck out of my way. I get it. Your first child. No, I don't want to be in here. Your first child, like it's, you know. It's, oh. Crash landing. All right. See, he's smart. Now you do the same. You do the same thing. You get in the corner. You get down there. He is not that big. You guys can fit in this box together. I've seen it. I have forced you to do this before. These villagers are going to be a death to me. That was a perfect landing. I need to... Okay, so if I put this back... Okay. I still have nothing. If I take this out... They can't walk this way because this will block their heads. No! Oh no. Oh no. Nobody move. Nobody move a muscle. Everything is... Okay, I'm gonna block you. I don't know where your father went. There he is! Alright, let's see this master. Does it go slower with villagers than it does the character? Oh my god, it does. Oh yeah, he's certainly drowning. Does that mean I'm drowning? Alright, pal. I need you. Where are you going? Oh god, we gotta... This is big mistakes. F's all around. I need you in this cart. No. Well, okay. Where are you going? Why are you running? No! Where are you going? Is he gonna go back? You can't go back. You ran away from home. No! What are you... No! Where are you going? Don't do... What, you trying to get back up there? Yeah, that's right. You're not gonna make that. Is that really what you're trying to do right now? Because you're linked to that bed? Buddy. This is not gonna end the way you think it's gonna... yeah, you're stuck now. You dummy. Yeah, now what do you propose you're gonna do? Oh. Uh-oh. He got smart. The AI tracking is amazing in this game. He has figured out... He's gonna walk the log! He walked the log! Yep, dead end. This is actually intriguing to watch. They know the best path. He's trying to get back to this bed. That is 200 blocks in the sky. What is your plan? You're gonna walk out here. You're gonna stand here in the middle of the woods. A zombie's gonna come. Uh-huh. What? This doesn't seem very effective. Yep. What is happening? I don't know what to do here. I need to hope that big one doesn't push the button and send the kid in the same direction. Actually, you know what? This guy lost cause, right? I'm not. What are you? Why are you? I want to know his end goal. Like, if he gets here, beneath the bed, what is he going to do then? Yeah, here it is. Yeah, you can't get up there, can you? There is no way, buddy. I need this guy not to step on this rope. If he jumps at any, like in any, God, I'm stuck in here again. If at any moment in time, I didn't think they could fit through. I don't know what happened there. You know what? There was some miscalculations on my part. Okay, so if he steps on that string, it is going to shoot another cart out, and this kid is going to get yeeted into the pond where he's going to drown. And then he's going to be like, or he's going to be like his father, and he's going to be doing this. Aimlessly walking in circles beneath his bed forever. Oh, hey there. Welcome, Catherine. Sorry, I didn't even see that till just now. Yeah, I don't know. We've broken the. I don't want to have to go 400 blocks the direction with a boat and boat all the way back some new villagers, but this was a epic fail. So, new idea. We just move the whole villager breeder. They're down. He's already 50% down. I'm on a list now. Okay. Yeah, wireless. Yeah, I guess we just move it. I guess we move the whole thing. Like it's soiled already anyways. It's not special. There's nothing crazy about it. We'll just have to wait for him to grow up, and then between you and I, it's going to be a father-son communion. Probably shouldn't put this near a church. But anyways, yeah, we'll just move the whole thing, and then when he grows up, we'll have two fully unrelated, mature adult male villagers, and we'll breed them over there. So, maybe I just build it right there at the end of this, so it's closer, and then we don't have to. I don't know. Yeah. So what is the footprint of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like 8 by what? 8 by 4? 8 by 4. We just need an 8 by 4 platform over here with a light on it. And yeah, Alabama noises. So maybe we just send them along the rail, and they can find a new home located about. Here, I'm calling it. It's a random number. Here. And this thing needs to be, I said 8. I think the bottom can be 5. 5 by, oh boy. Well, we've got our work cut out for us, and I do believe that this would be a good time to probably end there so I can figure out how I'm going to move this. I don't even have a plan. My plan right now is to log off and go do homework, because I'm concerned that there's no way of fixing our problem. Is he still wandering? Let's go check on him real quick. Is he still alive? Oh my God, you are. I should probably stay out of the area so mobs don't spawn. You're doing good, pal. That's about to come to an end. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yep, you need to run. You need to run. You need to find safety. Safety is not behind this tree. I need you over here in this. Can you please come back over here? Oh my goodness. Sir. What is there? There it is. Well. There's now 2 zombie villagers somewhere. I don't even be a part of that anymore, though. Let's get rid of all this junk that we just picked up. And yep, we're just gonna slide back in here like nothing happened. Yep, listen to the melon farm firing off. Yeah, we're just gonna hang out with our other villagers that love us so much. They don't know what just happened. They didn't hear it. They didn't see it. You guys are trapped within the Dyson. Apologies to anybody who was related to that individual. Oh, all of you. Yeah, all of you, your father died. How do you feel about that? Man, he was the father of many people. Holy cow. What do we got? We got 8. And we got 24 villagers up here. He's the father of 24. He's the father of 25, and one of his kids saw him die. Oh, no. Well, he put in good effort. he made it a quarter of 100. That's a pretty good milestone, children-wise. Yeah, so we'll just have to get some more. And such a sad episode. We should, I don't even know what to do from here. I'm at a loss of words. That was utter chaos. What do we got going? Oh, yeah, you know what we did? We did. Everybody else heard that, right? Like, I'm not just crazy. The Dyson just made the wickedest sound. Maybe it actually is alive. I was joking when I made this, the video caption, the Dyson's alive. I'm beginning to believe that maybe I was correct. That was creepy. That was really creepy. Can we cue, not Alabama noises? More, what movie does that remind me of? Cut Alabama, insert, God, there's a movie on the tip of my tongue that has creepy sounds like that. You know, Hills Have Eyes. We're going with it. I don't know, something. Anyways, we're gonna step away. We're gonna end it there. I think we've Deliverance. There we go. I think. Oh God. I don't know if that was a baby button on purpose, but I know Deliverance is a horror movie as well. Okay. I don't know where we go from here other than away. That's it. We end the video there. We cut away. Yep. You know what? There it is. That was it. Boom. We're done. We're out of here. Okay. So anyways, thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. Sorry that, if your hopes and dreams were to, have Doug and Doug survive forever, they didn't make it. I don't know what to tell you about that. It was very unfortunate. Let me turn Minecraft music off because it's a little annoying. So, anyways, all of that aside, all of the chaos, everything, forget about it. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. Episode 25 is kind of another milestone of mine that I never thought I'd get to. I'm really planning on hoping starting the community server like the first of the year, January 1st, like on the dot. I think it'd be a great time to start. So with that means probably, if not the end, the wrapping up of this Let's Play series. So we've got about 24 days left before the end of this. So we've got a lot of work to get done before I think this is finalized enough where I can be comfortable with maybe even saving a file or uploading it onto a separate realm so people to explore around or continue playing under the lore of the Dyson. But anyways, other than that, I will get back to my studies. I will get back to homework. I will get back to presentation producing, and I will get back to exam studying. Got a lot going on today, so I appreciate coming and hanging out. Thanks again, Moose, for showing up. Catherine, hi. I didn't even notice you were here for the longest time. I apologize. Yeah, sus behavior with the child. The comments, you guys are making me feel really weird. I guess I have no word. I can't defend myself. I have no defense. Oh no. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. If you haven't already, or if anybody's new out there, YouTube, Twitch, watching this, please like, subscribe, follow, hit the notification bell, whatever you gotta do. The more you support me, the more I get to do, and the more I can provide for you. Like I said, that community server coming up, it's gonna be a good time. We've got quite a few members already kind of lined up, and hope to expand that. And I'd love to be able to do some things in there. But the only way I can do that is if you follow me. So hit that button. Anyways, have a great rest of your Wednesday, and I believe, let me think about my exam schedule here. Yeah, I will be back Friday. I'm just gonna say it. If something happens, I apologize, but I am 80% certain I'll be back here Friday. So anyways, without any further ado, again, I will say it a million times over, I appreciate everybody's support. Anybody who is here, has been here, or is looking back and watching this. But yeah, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you on Friday. Deuces.